Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today we are playing Goblin Storm. I'm going to call this against the odds time. We're trying to put goblins on the table, make a ton of mana with Brightstone Ritual and battle him, draw a ton of cards with Distant Melody, and then just bushwhacker kill our opponent. Will it work? I don't know, but it is a sweet thing to pull off, so let's see if we can get it at least one time. I'll see you in the matches. Okay. We're here in round one. Against the odds time. I don't know if you watched MTG Goldfish, but that was always one of my favorite series. Our opponent's playing Jeskai Wildfire, most likely. But we do have a turn 1 Tomb Raider. So let's bash in. Turn 1 Tomb Raider, turn 2 Blast Runner, turn 3 or Outburst. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get a Distant Melody going. So our deck is not playing Cold Oath of Rebirth or Namesticker Goblin because those cards are now banned. But they were really powerful for this specific deck. Attack in for 2. If they want to use a removal spell, they decide not to. I'll try a Blast Runner and pass the turn. They're going to Brainstorm into, I guess, Lorien Cycle. Yes, they Lorien Cycle. Now they can Scred a creature, getting a Floodplain. If they Scred this turn, Counterspell would be offline for my Hordeling Outburst. They're going Brainstorm. They play the Floodplain. Let's go land, make some 1/1s. Attack in for 3. Opponent's at 13 already. Plays an Augur of Bolas. Dealing an Ephemerate. I feel like the Melody is not going to resolve. Let's play Tomb Raider. Play Lotus Petal. We're going to go ahead and attack in with everything. Lotus Petal is threatening that I can make my creature a 3/2. They block a Goblin token. Okay, they're at 6. Now they have to deal with my board. Plays another Augur, revealing a Brainstorm. They can Brainstorm and then make their Floodplain, make an Ephemerate. If I attack in, by Distant Melody right now, can't Brainstorm. They probably have the Distant. Guess I will attack in with everything. Cast Brainstorm. They kind of want to block the Blast Runner. Block. Okay, take 3. They use an Ephemerate. Find a Cleansing Wildfire. They're going to take 3. Now I can go for the Distant Melody. Melody? Question mark? They'd have to have a Spell Pierce, so it would be unlikely. They just concede to that? Weird. Okay, I mean, is what it is. Let's take out some of the go wide stuff for the Pyros. And then I think we can just like be a Goblin deck with some counter spells. Okay, we have a very solid hand. Bad into a Sweeper, but I have a turn 1 Tomb Raider attack, turn 2 double creature attack for 4. We play a Bridge. Land, Tomb Raider. Guess I pedal. Get in for 2. They cast a Brainstorm. I'm going to go ahead and counter, assuming that they're looking for a land drop. Plays a Plains. Okay. Go Lackey. Then attack. Take 4. They go to 14. Cycles a Lorien. Getting a Volatile Fjord. Okay. So they can Scred something now. Scredding on the Tomb Raider. Let's Reckless Impulse. Play the Petal. Play out the Blast Runner. Back in. They have a Sweeper. Bummer. No, it's a Mole Drifter. Okay, so we have a chance. They're saying there's a chance. I have 3 damage, although they do have a Hydroblast option right now. Try to Ren's Resolve. Just resolves. Petal. Brightstone Ritual. Reckless Impulse if I can find a Bushwhacker. Play another Blast Runner. Put the Petal on the table. If I attack in right now, I think this is fine. We'll attack in. Crack this. Take 5. Next turn, I can play this, get in, first strike, sacrifice this, another 6. I play Campfire, going to 9. Okay. Land. Back in. First strike damage. Crack this thing. Now you take 6. Pass. Next turn I have lethal. They can go to 3 here. Go to 3. Plays a land. Turn. Try Reckless Impulse. They have a counterspell. And they die. Yes! I finally won a game. I've been working so hard on this deck. I finally win one match. See you in round 2. Round 2 versus Alessandro Pieracini. Good luck, man. Turn 1 Tomb Raider. Or turn 2 Tomb Raider Reckless Impulse. I think I'm just going to play the tap land turn 1. Okay, your turn. You go Plains. What could that mean? Go Petal, Tomb Raider, Reckless Impulse, find a Brightstone Ritual, which is kind of medium. Get in for 1. Or 2, I mean. Oh, they're on familiars. They're probably playing the one from Geddon then. We have to go faster than them somehow. Find a Hordling Outburst. Let's cast the Hordling Outburst. Go Brightstone Ritual, Ren's Resolve. We find a Bushwhacker. Okay. I'm bushwhacking. Oh yeah. They're gonna take 8. So best case scenario, I find a Distant Melody. Can't counter it. I draw 5 and combo kill. They only have 1 blue available. I'm assuming they're going to cast medium. Let's just cast the Battle Hymn. Tomb Raider. Draw on the Tomb Raider. Get in for 4, put you to 7. Okay, it looks like our opponent's going to snap something and cast a Muldrifter. Here's a snap. They have 5 mana now because they untap 2 Chanceries. Here comes the Drifty. Maybe not. They're going to evoke the Drifter. Maybe they will also snap it. They will cast Medium Mines. Ephemerate the Muldrifter. So I really have to draw Distant Melody right now. Okay. We're going to go ahead and concede to that. They're pretty far ahead. Okay. So we want the Pyroblasts. All of those things. Get in here. Save me from this horrible nightmare of facing fams. We'll take out the Battle Hymn and pass it, or submit it up. I've got, what, 16 goblins that I can put on the table. Lots of pyros. Here we go. On the play. Against the odds time. I will play out my Needle turn 1. Then work on my land drops. I've got, got a lot of room to play creatures and pyroblast stuff. Distant Melody in hand is nice because we can eventually work up to that with the Great Furnace and Pass. They play a landscape. They're holding up a Prohibit. Uh-oh, I have too many lands now. They sacrifice the landscape for a Plains, most likely. Yes. Plays a Chancery. Picking up the Plains. Holding open Hydroblast. Just play a land, pass. I'm waiting to draw a card, draw a spell, or a bunch of creatures. They preordain. Plays a land. Another pyro for me. Distant Melody not doing anything right now. So we want to focus on pyroblasting their card advantage if they play any. Plays a land. Play a land. They could end step a Meeting of Minds, but then they have to cast something on their turn. They did not. Cycles a Lorien. They grab a regular island. 7 cards in hand still. Find a Reckless Lackey. I'll try it. Should I kick a Bushwhacker? I think I will kick a Bushwhacker. We can attack for 4. I'm trying to put creatures on the table without making it seem like they're important so that I can try to get the melody going. But I need to crack the Lackey to draw a card in order to make that work. They cast a Preordain. Off top. Plays a Familiar. They can play 2 blue spells at the moment. Find a Reckless. Let's start on Reckless Impulse. They're probably going to counter. We're going to fight a little bit of a counter war here. Oh. Okay, Blast Runner. They Ren's Resolve. Now they will counter. I will counter back. They counter again. I'll counter again. Bonk. So, play a land. Now I could go Brightstone into Bushwhacker. It'd be 4. No, I'd have 1 mana left over. I don't know if it's worth it. I'll just get in for 2. Thing is, now they can untap, have tons of mana available, and then have like counter spells for days again. Plays a Plains. I'm gonna evoke a Drifter. Just gonna F6 here. Snaps it. Replay Muldrifter. Floating a blue for no some reason. Plays a Familiar. They can play up to 3 counter spells now. Play a land. Play. Let's try to crack this lackey. Try Ren's Resolve. Counter spell. Yeah. Cast a Bushwhacker. Just counter it so I can concede. I'm okay with it. Brightstone Ritual. Try to draw 3 cards. I snap my goblin in response. I'll only draw 2 cards. Very sad. I could also just say wall. Say wall. Oh, what? It didn't work? Oh. That was for all of them in play. But let's see. Draw. That wouldn't have done anything. On to round 3. Round 3. We're on the play. Have to mulligan that. There's 0 lands there. I have 1 land, Tomb Raider. I can go land, Tomb Raider, Lackey. Back for 3 on turn 1. Put back the Distant Melody. That seems like a plan, right? Or I don't do that, and then I can Ren's Resolve on turn 2. Keep. Get rid of the Melody. Our opponent's mulligan to 5. Why don't I just put 3 power on the table and see where that goes? Just bolt, 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 bolt. 7 turn clock. Land, Tomb Raider, Idol, Lackey. Back for 3. Hopefully our opponent's just trying to set up for a long time and we draw a land into Reckless Impulse, into more lands. There's a land. All Reckless. Attack. We draw Battle Hymn, which doesn't really do anything. I don't know if there's any reason to like put it in my graveyard. Great Furnace. Play Nicker Wellspring. I have Brightstone Ritual. Just Ren's Resolve. Another Battle Hymn and another Brightstone Ritual. Too many rituals. Attack. Way too many rituals right now. They play Black Mage's Rod. And they're on Grixis Affinity. Let's attack in with this guy. Then Ritual. What's this thing? Crack this one. Draw another Lackey. Play the Lackey. Play the Needle. That's the turn. When it plays a Blood Fountain. Maybe I shouldn't play the Needle because now I recognize that they're on Affinity and they could have Refurbished Familiars. Play a Thoughtcast. Me to 18. Yep. Concede. Why am I conceding? Because I just drew a land. I was going to draw 4 more lands into a Distant Melody for maybe 1. Oh, wow. We'll just try running it back. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's keep. We can go land, Lackey, attack. We have to dodge Krarkland Shaman pretty hard. And Hydroblasts. We've put up a blue land for Hydroblast. We have Brightstone Ritual. Let's try... I should just put my creature on the table or Reckless. Try Reckless. Attack. I'm regretting that now. Now I can't cast this Outburst. That Outburst would have been pretty good. Play Blood Fountain. Play another Ren's Resolve, I guess. Play the Sandstone Needle from this turn. Yeah, it was a greedy early Reckless Impulse. But now I can go Tomb Raider, Bushwhacker, Brightstone Ritual. No! Okay, well, let's discard the Bushwhacker, I guess. Land, Tomb Raider, Lackey. Just attack with the Lackeys. I can actually probably draw next turn. Maybe I should have played the last runner, but I was afraid of another Refurb. They Thoughtcast, they draw 2. They have no land, it looks like. They're banking on that Refurbished Familiar, getting it done. You make 4 mana with this. Let's last blast runner. Draw. Okay. I'm going to go off next turn. I hope. Attack, attack. I'm ready. I'm so excited. They play a Vault of Whispers. Please don't discard me. Please just play a Wellspring. Oh god, what's gonna happen? I found the blue mana. Okay, so play Tomb Raider. Play this Brightstone Ritual. Lotus Petal. Blue mana. Distant Melody. We're doing it? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Now it's on. Goblin. How many cards do I get to draw? 8 cards. Another Melody. Okay. Play land. Back my lands. Blast Runner. Tomb Raider. Ren's Resolve. Hopefully this Battle Hymn will resolve. Another Blast Runner. Play a Battle Hymn. Oh yeah, 14. Ren's Resolve. Okay. Brightstone Ritual. We're doing it. Sacrifice the lackey. It's just like I drew it up. Draw a card. We'll go Melody again. Oh no! They conceded. Oh, they wouldn't let me have my fun. Okay, fair enough. Try again. All right. So we've got some mana. We've got some card draw. I'm down. Opponent leads on a bridge that can Hydroblast me. I'll play a Needle. We're looking for creatures. Let's play a Blast Runner. I could Bushwhacker right now. Might as well get in for some damage. Bushwhack. Galvanic on my Blast Runner. Bummer. Back for 2. Plays a land. 5 cards in hand. Go land. Attempt a Ren's Resolve. Find some more lands. Let's get in for 1 then. Maybe it's safer to play the Mountain than the Great Furnace off of the Resolve then. There's a Vault of Whispers. Let's go Reckless Impulse. Mountain. Blast Runner. Second for 1. We could cast Melody as a draw 2. Not amazing. They have 4 men in play. You're not doing anything. I will go ahead and attack in for 2. They have a sweeper. Yep. Bummer. So Distant Melody for 0 would have been a problem. I'll just discard a Mountain. Need it. We'll try another Reckless Impulse. It's a Blue Blast. That's pretty sad. So I guess we're going to discard Brightstone Ritual. A Thought Cast. Maybe we can draw Hordling Outburst and then gain draw 3 with the Distant Melody. We drew the Hordling Outburst. Cast it. Petal. Can I have a draw 3? Okay, Goblins. Pass the turn. Can't believe I called it. Reckoner's Bargain, a Rat. They draw 2, gain 4 life. It's in for another 2. I'm going to 16. Parkland Shaman. Kills everything. Land. Wellspring. I mean, it was 1 spell. I'm going to discard the Petal. Reckless Impulse. Trying to find lands. Another Hydroblast. Mean. What? They're not going to Hydroblast it. Okay. I'll pass. They play a Drawsforge Bridge. Getting in for 2. A Reckoner's Bargain. Go to 20. Plays an Ichor Wellspring. No Breath Weapon available. Try Hordling Outburst. Sad. Okay. Draw 2. Another Hydroblast. Well. On to round 4. We're here in round 4. We've got 2 mana on 1 land. Bunch of creatures. I think it's keepable, but, you know, we gotta draw more lands. It goes Swamp. So, I don't know what that means specifically. Needle, your turn. I think I have to Reckless Impulse for lands. They cycle a Generous End. So we're facing probably Dredge. Or like 1 land spy, 5 land spy. Casting Exhume. I'll go ahead and Reckless Impulse. Completely whiffing. Oh no. Okay. Opponent just gets in with their Generous End that they exhumed on turn 2. They're going to blow me out of the water because I have a hand with no lands. That's my fault. That's my fault. Malevolent Rumble. We get some creatures into the graveyard, some lands. Whatever. They're going to pick the Satyr Wayfinder. Going to try to Ren's Resolve again. Then creature into play. Guess Tomb Raider. Get in with my Tomb Raider. Doesn't really matter. I think I'm just gonna die. Let's go to the next game. I'm way too bummed. It's not happening. Not happening. Feel bad about it. Okay, let's try again. Don't have to do anything specific. Just have to not have a bad hand. And I wish it would like come together a little bit more. I feel like it's so close. This deck is so close. When it works, it goes crazy. But obviously the format is pretty brutal, and mulliganing a little bit does kind of hurt. We can afford to go to 5 if we have a good hand with like a Ren's Resolve. Here we have Ren's Resolve, Lackey, Bushwhacker. We'll keep it. Maybe it's just Lackey, turn 2 Bushwhacker, so I'll put them to 15. Cast Ren's Resolve on turn 3. Okay, I'll attack in for 1. This hopefully would be a matchup where we're able to actually combo. They play a Conduit Pylon. They're going to respond by cycling a troll. That way their surveil doesn't get messed up. They surveil something to the top, now it won't be shuffled away. They grab a swamp, and they put a card on top. We have a Brightstone Ritual. Let's Bushwhacker. Back in for 4. I can Ritual into the Hordling Outburst. It would be much better if I could just cast the Outburst. I think I'm going to try a Ren's Resolve looking for lands. Okay, that didn't work out. Let's see, next turn. We have Blast Runner and Distant Melody. I really want to use the Melody. They play a Forest. I probably should have just Ritualed into the Hordling Outburst there. I feel like I'm also just making a bunch of easy mistakes to make. Alright, so they have rumbled, found Conduit Pylons, Giant Forest Rumble. So I guess they just take the Forest. We maybe have like one setup turn. They pass. Land. Blast Runner. Hordling. Oops. Go Ritual. Hordling Outburst. 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast. Brightstone Ritual. Sacrifice this. Make blue. Draw. Goblin. Okay, back up to 7 cards. But no rituals. I'll pass. My opponent said that they like my deck. Appreciate that. Need another ritual. If I can get a ritual now, I have so many goblins that I could really get there. Come on. So should I just Ren's Resolve looking for a ritual? I only have 5 in play. They can now... They don't have Dread Return for the Giant. They're going to attack. Well, I'm nervous about that. Nervous. We have 14. They have 4 creature cards in the graveyard. Probably Ren's Resolve. We did it. We found the Brightstone Ritual. Land. Doesn't really get me there, though. Tomb Raider. Let's see. This would make 6. Raider again. Pass the turn. We know they have 4 creatures. We've got 5, 6 with the Lotleth in the graveyard. Just don't know if I'm dead. If they find the Dread Return, I'm probably dead. I guess we can just gang block this. Block, block, block. I think I had to do that because otherwise they could have gotten the Giant into play and killed me. Now I think it's a little bit less likely for them to be able to just move to nowhere. They did have Dread Return in hand. Dread Return the Troll. Looking to win on the next turn by attacking in. Okay. We have a bunch of creatures. Land. Blast Runner. Lackey. Lackey. Ritual. Crack this. Draw 1 card. Okay, we'll just go blue. Melody. Goblin. How can I win? I Rimpulse into a Ritual. So let's Reckless Impulse. Did not get there again. Annoying. Let's attack with my Blast Runner. What should I do? Attack. They decline to block, so they're currently at 12. Might be able to get there with the Bushwhacker. A Scrapwork Mutt. We have to gang block the Troll for sure. Plays a Wooden Ridgeline. Block. 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 So how many rituals have we cast? 1, 2, 3. There's 7 left, 5 left in the deck. 3, 4, 5. We have 5 creatures in play right now, or will have 5 creatures in play, and 4 mana, 5 mana available. Dread Return is Satyr Wayfinder. Maybe they have Exhume in hand. That's Knot of the Bone. Find Battle Hymn. Creature. Creature. Ren's Resolve. Why did I just cast the Bushwhacker there? That didn't make sense. Alright. Mountain. Battle Hymn. Draw a card. Play another Hordling Outburst. Yeah, that didn't really work out for me. Attack in. Now I need a Melody. I had meant to use the Bushwhacker to attack for a lot, but just didn't. I think my only way of winning is that I don't block and then I somehow attack in for lethal. Play a land. They had Dread Return in hand. I mean, whatever. What was I going to draw? Nothing. Okay. See you in the next. Okay. On the play. I will attempt to keep. I'll go turn 1 Blast Runner. Pass. I feel like a lot of the problems that I've had are from casting the Ren's Resolve too early off the Sandstone Needle and losing them. We have Brightstone Ritual. Our opponent's on Island. Not a fan. Land. We'll just put the Bushwhacker in play. Get in for 1. I need goblins on the table. And that's part of the reason why I was playing the Bushwhacker. But maybe there's just not good enough. Our opponent's playing CawGate, so they have Prismatic Strands in their deck. Let's try a Ren's Resolve. They have a Spell Pierce, I can Ritual and pay. Let it resolve. Land. Cast another Ren's Resolve. This time they can Spell Pierce. Bet they feel smart. Nope, they have a Brainstorm. Okay. Lotus Petal out. I'll get in for 2. Yeah. They play a Seagate. White. Holding up Counterspell. Plays a Sacred Cat. Can I find a Goblin off the top? That'd help with the rituals. We found some good goblins. This might actually happen. I guess I'd have the Brightstone Ritual first to play around Spell Pierce. Ritual. They have a Dispel. Well, that blows. Okay, I wasn't getting around this spell. Play the Hordling Outburst. I didn't expect them to have Dispel. No. One Flaring Vein. I'm so dejected right now. Oh god. Some Red Blasts. Rid of the... Trying to close this out. I've come so far. Come so far. Get rid of the Hordling Outbursts. Maybe 2 of each. And then just 3 Pyros. Alright, this is, I guess, fine. I guess it's very difficult to play around the myriad of 1-mana spells that a blue player could have. That was soul crushing, though. That was soul crushing. Go Tomb Raider. Then attack for 5. When it's at 15. Play an Island. Outlaw Medic. Play Needle. I will pass the turn. Theoretically, if I can actually combo off, they would not be saved by their life gain. Play a Seagate on white. And a Sacred Cat. Holding up that Dispel, Hydroblast, Spell Pierce, Disrupt. Declining to attack. Find Distant Melody, I'll pass. Opponent has a Brainstorm. No attacks again. Mountain, pass. A Lorien, so they clear 1 card off their Brainstorm, grabbing an island. They're just sitting around. I'll try Reckless Impulse. I do have a Red Elemental Blast. Got a Hydroblast, it looks like. Try to counter back. They counter back again. Yep, they got that Dispel that stuffed me previously. Whew. Yeah, I think some of the hardest things to do as far as like making videos and stuff is try to come up with a silly deck that actually is cool and maybe has a good idea, but actually getting through the matches where you're getting creamed by meta decks, whew, not that easy. Journey to Nowhere. They're going to get rid of the Tomb Raider. They're on a roll. They're still declining to attack for some reason. There. Play a Blast Runner, pass. I'm confused. Why would you not attack? Maybe they just want to have the free block with the Outlaw Medic. But the Sacred Cat is doing a bunch of work. Like, why? Why? Questions. Raven Charm to kill a 1/2 creature. They've got the Squadron Hawk to refill their hand. Got 3 Hawks. Now they attack. They don't care about a Hawk eating a Bushwhacker. Raiding for a Bushwhacker. Does not matter to them. Play a Lackey. Crack it. Play a Hordling Outburst. Your turn. Somehow, I actually have 4 creatures in play and a Distant Melody that can draw me 4 cards. Assuming they don't have a counter spell. They cycle a Lorien, so they've got, what, 2 cards in hand for this? Plays a Beachfront, they've got, what, 3 Hawks? Yep. They decline to attack. I'll attempt a Distant Melody. Resolves. Let's draw 4. Land. Put a Tomb Raider on the battlefield. Turn. I'm slowly getting there. Plays a Hawk. But it's not doing much of anything. Now they can't attack except for with their Hawk. They will beat in with the Birdie. Drawing that Whirling Outburst off the top was pretty big. Let's try a Reckless. Find Battle Hymn. Go Lotus Petal. I don't know if the Battle Hymn will resolve. Guess I try it. Battle Hymn. 2 unknowns in their hand. Got a nice Dispel. Pass. Heavy on the dispels over there. What do we do? Another Hockey Hawk. I get in for 2. Another Great Furnace. Play a Tomb Raider. And play out, let's see. We have 2 Bushwhackers left in the deck, so I might as well play this one. Cast the Melody. Just kind of has to resolve. Goblin. Now I drew 7 cards. Play out a Petal. Try the Brightstone Ritual. That resolved. Reckless Impulse. Are we comboing? So you're saying there's a chance. Friends resolve. We'll go Blast Runner. Blast Runner. Battle him. Tomb Raider. Cast Bushwhacker. Then I think I should probably Flaring Pain here. Just because I don't want to sacrifice. I can't cast it off just the Lotus Petal. Oh. I can't believe we got there. I was so sad the whole time. You just stuck it out. Eventually get there. So I guess the Hordling Outburst is pretty important. Maybe it's more important than the Blast Runner. It probably is. Let's go. Try it. Okay, we have a solid start here. Tomb Raider into Lackey. Not like losing any tempo with my lands. They just play a tap land. I also have Hordling Outburst. Tomb Raider's going to get in for 2 on turn 1. Can't believe we recovered there. I bet so many people just turned it off. They play an Outlaw Medic. Let's play out a Lackey. Really need to be able to resolve this Hordling Outburst. Play Basilisk Gate. Are you going to gate an attack? They are going to gate an attack. Okay. That's fine. Luckily, that's fine. Ho ho. They get in. We're at 16. I can actually draw some cards here. Play Hordling Outburst. And Brightstone Ritual. We have 5 mana. Huddle. Blue. Distant Melody. Draw 5 cards. Turn 3. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Goblin. We draw Red Blast, Rens Resolve. Let's just Rens Resolve. More Reckless Impulses. Attack in. We go to 19. Plays another gate. Their creature will be even bigger. Plays a cat. Will you gate your creature? They're gating it up, giving us free reign. Okay, I mean at some point I could just block if I really need to. Getting in, that's fine. I'll take 5. Go to 11. It's a race. Strike's good. Reckless Impulse. And another till the end of your next turn. Cast this Reckless Impulse. Kind of Red Blast. I will just attack in with Tomb Raider. The Lackey can block the cat if they choose to attack with the Outlaw Medic and the cat. Play another cat. It's cat time. It's cat time again. Okay. Outlaw Medic is a 5/7. In. No blocks. We're at 6. Oh. Great Furnace. Should I draw 5? I think I should draw 5. Just a Melody on 5. Blue. Just a Melody. Goblins. No rituals. Play the Petal. We're gonna Rens Resolve. Still no rituals. Pass in the turn. I have to start chumping. We'll discard 2 lands. They Brainstorm. Plays an Azorius Guildgate. Pumping up a creature. This is lethal, so we have to block. 1 goblin gets murdered. Goblin down. Okay. They're at 33 life. Are they safe? Go Blast Runner, Needle, Breacher, and Impulse. Multiple outbursts. Guess I just attack. They go to 30. This is crazy. They're casting the Modern Age. They're going to have a flyer in 2 or 3 turns here. I can Red Blast it though. They discard a Journey to Nowhere. I guess if they pump up their thing, I really want to Red Blast the Modern Age so they can't have a flyer. We block. If I can draw a ritual, it would be pretty good. Did not draw a ritual. Play an Outburst. Play an Outburst. Go Great Furnace. Murder this. Then attack in. Hey, bam. Bam. It's those 2. Maybe just these 2. Which is a 34. I probably will lose though. Let's pass. Having to blast that like is not good because now they have lots of blue mana. Play another outlaw medic. Okay, so they're giving me an opening again. Attack, we block. Block. They're at 40 life. I need a ritual, and then I need another petal, or distant melody. I've had 2 distant melodies. I found the ritual. Okay, Tomb Raider. Reckless. We get there, come on. No. Another Reckless. Still did not find it. Another Lackey. We'll go land. Play the Lackey. Try the Battle Hymn. Let's see if I can find. I just have to chain off of these 3 draws. Battle Hymn. Draw a card. Tomb Raider. Draw a card. It's the Bushwhacker. Doesn't win though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 26 or something. Draw a card. Dang. Play the Tomb Raider. I guess I could just Bushwhack. And then attack in with them all my 3 power creatures. So this one, this one, this one. I get to draw a card off the Outlaw Medic. I go to 31. I could still maybe get there off of a melody off the top. Plays a land. What a slog. That's been pretty crazy. Negate the medic. We'll go back up to 38. I'm running out of cards in deck. Block. They have 1 blue open. I have 1 red blast. I have to find a melody. Come on. Yes! We drew it! Yes! Okay. Blue. Distant melody. On Gabos. Come on. Oh, let's go. Amazing. What an end. Oh, okay. Everybody stuck with me. We're in it. We're comboing. Combo town. Let's go. We have 1 red blast. So let's make Goblin. Oh, we can draw 7 cards. These are pirates. Is this a pirate? It's a warrior. Is this a pirate? Just a goblin. Is this a pirate? It is a pirate. Okay, so play a pirate. Play. I should have played the Outburst. That was a mistake, probably. Play Blast Runner. I'm excited. Ritual. We have the red blast known. Okay. And then I can Distant Melody on Pirate. Draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 cards left in deck. Blue. Melody on Pirate. Oh yeah. Got a lot more mana. Outburst. We did not draw the entire deck though, sadly. Play this. We'll go ahead and Ritual again. And then Bushwhacker into Bushwhacker into Bushwhacker. Yes, finally. We got it. Bushwhacker. How much damage do I need to do? I don't know if it matters. Coming in hot. Let's just cast a Flaring Pain. Might as well. They conceded. They didn't want us to win? Why did they wait so long? Okay. I finally feel like I got the job done. We played Goblin Storm to a solid 2 and 3. All right. Let me know if you have any changes to the list or any ideas of how to make it better. I'll see you in the next video.